Iraq's banking sector faces challenges and reforms. Amid international scrutiny, Iraq's financial sector is undergoing significant transformations as the government and banking institutions navigate complex international regulations. Recent discussions between the Central Bank of Iraq, CBI, the U.S. Treasury, and the Federal Reserve have brought crucial updates regarding the Iraqi banking system, dollar transactions, and economic policies. These developments highlight Iraq's ongoing efforts to maintain stability while adhering to global financial standards. Strengthening Iraq's banking system. The CBI recently engaged in high-level talks with representatives from the U.S. Treasury and the Federal Reserve. These discussions centered on how Iraq plans to manage its banking sector, especially in relation to international financial transactions, and the use of the U.S. dollar. One of the primary concerns remains the need to ensure transparency and prevent illicit financial activities, which have drawn global scrutiny in recent years. A key factor in Iraq's economic stability is its relationship with international correspondent banks. These institutions play a vital role in facilitating cross-border transactions and maintaining confidence in Iraq's financial system. Any disruptions in these relationships could hinder Iraq's ability to participate in the global market, making it imperative for the country to comply with global financial regulations. Restrictions on Iraqi banks. Despite efforts to align with international standards, some Iraqi banks have faced restrictions in conducting transactions in U.S. dollars. The CBI has urged the public to rely on official sources for updates regarding these financial challenges, emphasizing that unverified rumors can create unnecessary panic. While there have been reports of sanctions on Iraqi banks, the CBI reassures that only verified information should be considered. Several banks in Iraq were recently barred from participating in the CBI's daily U.S. dollar auctions, which are a key mechanism for acquiring foreign currency. Among the affected institutions are Arman Iraq for Islamic Investment and Finance, Islamic Bank, Al Arabi Islamic Bank, United Bank for Investment, Al Sonam Islamic Bank. These restrictions make it more difficult for these banks to secure U.S. dollars, impacting their ability to facilitate international trade and financial operations. However, they are still permitted to conduct transactions in other currencies, such as the euro, British pound, and Turkish lira, providing them with some flexibility. The Kurdish region and oil revenues. A significant economic development involves the Kurdish region's budget negotiations. Recent agreements on oil export rates could have a profound impact on Iraq's overall financial landscape. Oil remains the backbone of Iraq's economy, and the ability to stabilize revenue streams from the Kurdistan region is expected to enhance economic growth. There is growing optimism about Iraq's economic reforms, with many policymakers believing that financial stability and growth are within reach. The latest budgetary discussions suggest a more coordinated effort between Baghdad and the Kurdish authorities, which could lead to a more unified and efficient economic strategy. Iran's banking challenges and their impact on Iraq. International banking challenges are not unique to Iraq. Neighboring Iran has also faced restrictions, with its central bank recently banning 5 Iranian banks from conducting U.S. dollar transactions. This move was a response to concerns over money laundering and financial misconduct, further tightening access to U.S. currency in the region. The U.S. government has previously sanctioned several Iraqi banks due to their alleged involvement in facilitating dollar transfers to Iran. The ongoing financial scrutiny highlights Iraq's delicate position, as it must balance economic cooperation with neighboring countries while ensuring compliance with international financial regulations. Future outlook for Iraq's financial sector. As Iraq moves forward, the CBI continues to implement reforms to align with global standards. However, the challenge remains in balancing economic growth with regulatory compliance. The recent ban on certain banks from dollar transactions is a clear indication that Iraq is under pressure to enforce stricter financial policies to maintain international trust. With increased monitoring from the U.S. Treasury and other global financial bodies, Iraq's ability to maintain access to the international banking system will depend on its commitment to transparency and regulatory reforms. The coming months will be crucial in determining how Iraq navigates these financial hurdles while ensuring long-term economic stability. Final thoughts. Iraq's banking sector is at a critical juncture, with recent developments shaping the future of its financial landscape. While restrictions on CERTA